Dude, yo, what up? If you're watching the VOD right now, I appreciate that. You gotta hit the like button. It's the bare minimum required around here. And just started watching the TED series on Peacock. Not a sponsor, but it's pretty good. It doesn't make me. I guess I'll wait. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. And I'm at the door. Let me see. Hit the like. I'm gonna hit the like button. I'm gonna be my first like, because why wouldn't I? Let's see. I don't know if anyone actually follows me on Twitter though, to post it out like that. I should just set up an automated bot like you could do on Discord and stuff. That would be tough. That'd be tough as nails. Because sometimes when you're not consistent, it pushes you out of the algorithm because it's like whipping you. It's like, nah. It's like, no. You have not been slaving away making videos, so we're not going to push it anymore. It is like that. Oh, I thought I had more drank, bro. I don't have any more drank. Yeah, what the hell? Yeah, what up? What up, DS? The DS Lite was a great console, bro. We live. What up, gang? What up? Chester Bennington. What up? Did you see the increase in XRPL nodes from 913 to 1,246? Huge pipe upgrade. Yeah, I saw some stuff going on with that. Been trying to keep tapped in. I got a video coming out later tonight. Sup, Chester Jr. live mic, live mic. Saw, dude. What's up, dude? I'll be your second like. Oh, thank you, Terry. Terry with a T. Appreciate that, Terry. Take it away, Terry. What up? It's been a while since I made it to the stream, says Ancient Monarch. Monarch. XRP $100 2028. I like where your head's at. Thinking big. You gotta think big in this fucking world, bro. Either go big or go home. Or slow and steady and patience wins the race. Who knows? How's it going, Mike? Yeah, what up, Jacob? Jacob Dirtat. Did he do that, Jacob? I might have to pop open another Celsius. Let me get a 1 in the chat if I pop open another Celsius, because we got limited time today, all right? I got to keep you guys on your toes. Could it be a short stream? Could it be a normal time stream? Depends how today's going to go. We had a lot of catching up to do. It's going good, though. What flavor? The kiwi guava is the best fucking flavor of that drink. Every other one sucks. Every other flavor, I want the sponsorship. Celsius, don't get me wrong. I'm sitting in the dark ranting. We need at least light if we're going to rant, all right? The chat disconnected. The chat disconnected. What? What was that? I'm connected to the chat again. So, are we still watching for the reverse carry trade? I actually got a video coming out later today that addresses specifically that point. But we could dabble with that point. We could dabble with that point. There's so much going on, bro. There's so much. I've been trying to keep up. I think I've been doing a pretty good job of keeping up with the hot points that have been happening. I'm an Alani drinker. Dude, Alani. I know that one. Does that have the purple spaceship one? That's cool. Alani drink. Oh, it is. The can for the space one always looks sexy. I think I tried it and it tasted like poison. Nothing against Alani. The cans are beautiful. I wanted to like it. 'Cause yeah, the Cosmic Stardust flavor. Yo, that thing. That's some cool brand and some space shit. Guys, follow me on X. Keep up to date. Keep up to date. Burn Energy is super good. What about the cold point? We don't know. Learn us one, please. Wait, what do you mean? What about the cold point? Talking about. We need clarity. They're playing, says Junior Diaz. I mean, Junior Diaz is in fact right. It's me again. Holy shit, I'm getting scared. The Matrix. That's how I feel like Celsius days. Yo, stop it with the Celsius. What, dude? I'm telling you, I don't know if you hit. I said there's only one good flavor of it, and it's the only one I drink. The orange one's like bearable, but the rest are so bad. Dude, I wanted to save this for tomorrow. Got the night shift. Coming in, the night shift. Night. Yo, what up? SHB223. It's a cool droid name. Like C3PO. Yo, what up? Says Pale Moonlight. You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? Black Rifle energy drinks is where it's at. Are they exclusively coffee? I know Black Rifle does coffee, but I'd be down to try that. Oh, Bum. Bum energy is super good. I read that wrong. I read that as burn. You said bum, like bum hole. It's kind of wild. You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight, bitch? That's what I'm going to say when the Clarity Act gets passed. Guys, hit the like button. We got 36 people watching. We got 19 likes. It's a load of barnacles. 831 Link says, sup, dog. Hey, what up, dog? What's up with you? Besides the sky. Guys, are they spraying us like ants? These high altitude sprays. I know not all of them are that, but we've seen that they've dabbled with shit like that. So, yes, you do, Mozart. But what is? Yeah, dude, I've been seeing a lot of crazy stuff. A lot of crazy stuff heat up more. What do you think? When do you think it'll pass? I mean, I like to be vague. I think it's passing this year, if we're talking clarity. Passes this year, so I'm not expecting any sort of price movements till the end of the year. Because, yeah, clarity gets passed, but there's still nuances and shit that need to go on with taxes on crypto. So there's more acts and shit that need to be hashed out. And then there's midterms rolling up. We got the war going on. We're not out of the road yet. I do think, I can't see, I keep thinking of the Rothschild document that we read from Smoke. When he says when the Clarity Act in the Rothschild document, when it fucking passes, it'll officially put an end to the crypto winter. That's a crazy statement. I'm not going to hold you to it. I just want your opinion. Yeah, I think price action, if anything, by the end of the year. Fall-ish. That's just how I'm feeling at the current market sentiment. It had to pass before the midterms. I mean, you would think, but... Yo, Las Vegas into house. Oh, into house. Just one more time to position oneself. Like I said, I mean, because I'm not getting excited till we touch $3. Then maybe I'll start getting excited, but till $3, I'm kind of all right because I just know it's more sideways action. So if it's going to spend all this time moving sideways anyway, I'd rather at the lower price. I want to get a couple more paychecks in that shit, you know? I mean, it's like it was sitting sideways at fucking like $2 forever, $2.50 forever, $2.70, $2.80 forever. You know, like if it's just going to do this bullshit, keep it low. Vibe session in play. Hell yeah. RLUSD is to become the only legal stablecoin at the signing of the Clarity Act. Go look, circle down 20%. Yeah, but I think that's just a bunch of people trying to manipulate the market and manipulate the stock, honestly. That's what it feels like. Because, I mean, it's at the end of the day, it's still just rumors as of now until pen meets paper. You know, how many misdirects have they thrown? I do think whatever passes will benefit the banks more. What price will you stop buying? I mean, I don't know. If it's an asset you truly believe in, I don't know. That's why Ripple chose BNY. Stablecoin must not issue yield on their own chain, must be held and custodied by a bank. Hence BNY Mellon. Well, I'll have to look more into the details, but just from vague stuff I'm kind of seeing right now. Let's go, says that store around the corner. What store do you got around the corner, dude? Fucking Tedeschi's food shop. They're definitely manipulating the price 100%. They've done it. Guys, remember we watched the video? I can't remember who, so I know this is... this is a trust me, bro. Don't forget to hit the like button. I appreciate that. The price discovery happens in derivatives, the Bitcoin and ETH free pass kind of story, regulatory monopoly type capture, or it was orchestrated to the finest degree to fucking just let Ripple get through, you know. So, because they got an early kind of head start too. With once XRP was specifically designated by the court, like that, they had to have been fucking taking advantage of that. Because at that point, it had regulatory clarity and everything else was sitting in the pale moonlight. David Schwartz shared a cool remix. Someone made a Stand by Eminem. Nah, I didn't see it. Everyone hit the like button. Thank you. Yeah, they're for sure manipulating prices. But once these things are on like the fucking CME and stuff, and it goes from paper, like it's paper Bitcoin and shit. It's not the actual spot prices. That's why the Evernorth coming into play. They're saying they're gonna buy on what's it called? Like public exchanges and shit. So we want that type of stuff moving, man. Yo, Constantine Cocozo. Sound like Crash Bandicoot's uncle. Vote for Mike. Vote for Mike. Keep the good. Keep up the good work. I appreciate that. June Ior. June Ior. Ooh, this kind of sounds like the Strokes, but not really. I just got it on like a shuffle. Ooh. Ooh. That's a good guitar tone. Nice little groovy bass line. All right, all right. Yeah, it definitely gives me the indie rock vibe. Vote for Mike and you get a hot wife. What? I wish I could make claims like that, dude. It'd be like join my Patreon to turn your life upside down and then back around, some shit like that. We get some let me look for this song. Let me see. Let me get some Good Kid going. That's a good fucking band. Good band, good little funky guitar riffs. All right, how we living? How are we feeling about the current markets? We got 53 people watching. We got 36 likes. You talk about a load of barnacles, this is it. You got to hit the like button real quick, all right? How are we feeling about the market? Do we think this Iran conflict goes on for the rest of the year? Just like how all of them, they're like, oh, they're going to get them settled, you know, and then just over time, you're like, ah, it's still going on, you know? What's up with coffee chat today? I don't know, dude. Shout out Coffee Guy and Judy, back-to-back bangers. Oh, so there's all sorts of shit. I didn't know fucking blockchain association week or some shit is going on right now. Oh, the Digital Asset Summit 2026. Yeah, I'm seeing all sorts of clips pop up out of there today. Elizabeth Warren. I don't know if I want to see that. What do you think? Do I check out the Elizabeth Warren clip? Let me see. Where's that at? Looks like the banks won on this. Oh, here we go. People chiming into the Circle stock drop. Yo, I mean, guys, there's shit going on under the radar too. Yeah, it so happens the day that this like leak of who compromised more, who bent the arm more, who's winning in this yield thing. At the same time, Tether comes out today. I don't know if any of you have seen this. Tether came out today with the announcement that they got the Big Four firm. They're gonna get an audit done. So they're trying to blow that narrative. I mean, they might. I don't know. I don't know. Weird timing, to say the least. Weird timing. What's Vet saying? Looks like the banks won on this front. The recent texts in the Crypto Clarity Act explicitly prohibit yield on holding a stablecoin. This could have an impact on actors in XRP Fi that don't do actual DeFi. It would ban all custodial stablecoin issuers, central exchanges, center platform, Vault Curator. Okay. In my opinion, this is good for DeFi. Perhaps not so great for potential centralized yield products in the US. Interesting. Interesting, to say the least. Who's that? We got a bunch of bullshit. This is the biggest story developing here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's going on with that? Zach XBT has come back from the dead. He's been posting mad shit. Point one. Just in, a new study finds that 80% of Americans support requirement for... Okay. What the hell are they talking about that? Bro, fucking pump crypto. How about that? Do something useful. Fucking the Winklevosses, the brothers, dude. Shout out the brothers from another mother. They were big rowers, dude. You know? They're tall. I want to see. Actually, dude, they got footage of them competing in like races and shit. Like, yo, those are the Gemini motherfuckers. You want them holding your Bitcoin if you're gonna do it. Tyler Winklevoss, what? Dude. Let me see. Got a bunch of stories, man. It's too much to go through. Let's play this clip. Yo, Jamie, give me some volume on that, please.
In terms of
Hey,
Congress
give me
did
more.
assign the OCC pretty exciting new responsibilities under the Genius Act in terms of drafting a regulatory and then supervisory framework for so-called federal qualified payment stablecoin issuers and foreign issuers. So the OCC is very excited about that. It actually harkens back to some of our earlier days where our job was to ensure that the notes being issued by banks were backed by reserve assets that were reliable and consistent across different banks. That was before we had Federal Reserve notes. So you can think about what we're doing now and the task that Congress has assigned us under the Genius Act as somewhat similar to what we were doing 150 years ago in our earlier days. Congress did a...
Interesting. Stablecoins under the OCC will bring us back to holding reserve assets. Fractional reserve banking will not be possible. I remember Digital Perspectives was talking about that. Like the whole shebang back and forth is over the larger kahuna of fractional reserve, like holding and lending and all that shit on their part because it would have busted a hole through it. Something along that line he was talking about. So breaking circles down 16%, wiping out $5.6 billion in market value after Congress proposed. Yeah, I mean, it's very reactionary. I am more inclined to believe that's true. I was expecting the banks to win. I mean, the sell-off is tied to leaked stablecoin regulation that would ban platforms from offering yield on stablecoins directly or indirectly, blocking anything economically or functionally equivalent to interest. Circle generates 96% of its revenue from interest on USDC reserves. If platforms cannot offer yield to users, USDC demand weakens and Circle's revenue base contracts directly. But here's the wild part. Kathy Wood of ARK Invests sold $5.9 million worth of Circle on March 20th, 4 days before the legislation leaked. Did she already know this would happen? I don't know. It's probably just a coincidence, just like all of it. It's probably just the world's most giant coincidence. Fucking dude, all slime balls, man. They leave a snail trail when they walk. Absolute disgustos. They shit standing up. Michael Saylor, all those guys. I mean, you got to decide what type of person you want to be. You don't want to be a Kathy Wood or a Saylor or a Tom Lee. We actually haven't seen Tom Lee in a bit. He's like back in his hole. And then once crypto maybe starts moving a little bit again, they'll bring him out. I mean, they throw him to the side, bro, like Woody. I don't want to play with you anymore. You don't give a shit about none of this. Iran winning the war. I don't know who's winning it. I'm not there, each one of them. I don't know, man. Who the fuck knows? I feel like something bad's going to happen even more, though, I figure like, because it's weird. They remember, it's all pre-programmed at the end of the day, but like the movie Barack Obama and them or something produced, and it was about the cyber attack and all this shit, Mad Max. I don't know. I could see them doing that. Like, are they doing Cuba as a test run? I don't know. False flag. Yeah, that's the word. Because I don't know. I feel like they do need something bad to happen to get all this rocking and rolling. Like, yeah, the war's there and everything, but I feel like there's one more giant kind of escalation somewhere in this timeline, and then maybe something happens. But how you dealing with gas prices? I mean, you got to pay it, you got to manage your money. You got to pay it at the end of the day if you need to. I don't know. What up, big dog? Good morning. Shout out Jeremy Taylor, bro. What up, Mr. Hollywood? Can't finish chat, work in 20 minutes. Damn. Not the work, bro. So, MoonPay, what did MoonPay do today? Or yesterday? Today we're open sourcing the Open Wallet Standard, a secure local first protocol that gives AI agents and developer tools a single way to store keys, manage wallets, and sign transactions across every major blockchain. One vault, one interface, every chain. Whoa. The agentic payment stack has arrived. For the first time via X402, MPP, and A2A, AI agents can... Stellar do something with X402? AI agents can pay for things, APIs, compute data without a human in the loop. But there's a gap in the stack that nobody's addressed. Every one of the protocols assume your agents already have a wallet. X402 needs to sign. All right, and some of this is getting out of my pay grade, but I just wanted to take a. Oh, this is a long article too. This is definitely something to look further into. But then I don't know, FAM or something. Yeah, Ripple is one of the 20 plus partners for Open Wallet Standard on day one. Damn, seems very interesting. I want to read more about that for sure. Evernorth. We did some news that happened a couple of days ago at this point. More U.S. regulatory momentum hidden by the SEC commodity classification last week. The CFTC issued its first no-action letter for a self-custodial wallet. The core principle, if you don't hold customer funds, you're not a financial intermediary. In other words, you'd be infrastructure, not a broker. XRP was designed for this. Assets settle on chain, not through a central counterparty. Okay, interesting. Who the hell are you? Who the hell are you? Stablecoins are making headlines as regulation and adoption grow. They're growing like a fucking toenail fungus, dude, all over you. But what exactly are they and why are they getting so much attention? In a recent episode of Crypto Explained, he's from Ripple. Yeah, Jack from Ripple. Okay, let me hear it.
Let's get into why everyone is suddenly talking about stablecoins.
You can think of stablecoins as really the least crypto for the reasons that we're going to talk about.
Why would I choose to pay with the stablecoin or to use a stablecoin?
There's a lot of attributes of on-chain money that represent a massive improvement. And I think what further conflates things, and maybe I shouldn't say this.
When it comes to large enterprises, 50% of them are already accepting crypto at checkout.
A stablecoin comes along and a lot of people say, I get it. That makes sense to me.
That might be the worst trailer ever edited in the history of trailers. What the hell was this, dude? What the fuck? Let me see that. That was crazy.
What further conflates things, and maybe I shouldn't say this.
What shouldn't he say? I got to find out next week on Dragon Ball Z. We get it. Stablecoins are the disease that the government wants, bro. That's to keep this pony show rolling. So Anthropic CEO, 50% of all entry-level lawyers, consultants, and finance professionals will be completely wiped out within the next 1 to 5 years. Grad students in junior highs are cooked. I've heard this guy saying shit like this forever, though.
So
I just want to hear a little bit of it. I'm not going to hear him drone on. Let's see what he says.
Back up a bit. I've been working on AI for 10 years, and probably the thing
I kind of want to do that with my haircut, though. Guys, do me a solid. Hit the like button real quick.
I've noticed most about it is how fast it's making progress. 2 years ago, it was at the level of a smart high school student. Now it's probably the level of a smart college student and reaching beyond that. And on one hand, I think there's a number of very positive things that are going to happen. I used to be a biologist. I think AI has exactly the kind of skills that are needed to cure important diseases like cancer and Alzheimer's, to provide cheaper energy, many positive things. But exactly those same kind of skills, things like summarizing a document, brainstorming, putting together a financial report, makes me worry a lot that entry-level jobs in areas like finance, consulting, tech, many other areas like that, entry-level white-collar work, I worry that those things are going to be first augmented, but before long replaced by AI systems, and that we may indeed.
It's like predicting the sky will be blue tomorrow. I mean, come on. I bet that. Oh, yeah. So, Tether. This is the shit I was telling you guys about if you haven't heard. Breaking, Tether signs a Big Four accounting firm for its first ever full independent financial statement audit, covering 184 billion in market cap and 550 million users, the largest inaugural audit in financial market history. Very convenient, I don't know, very interesting timing. Does that not raise anyone else's just like, Ollie? I bet, I don't know if they're going to go back too far. I kind of agree with DAI. He goes, I bet dimes to donuts, the audit doesn't go back to the start of Tether. I bet it doesn't either. If I just had to guess, and if it does, I think it should warrant a little bit further investigation to see if they finagled any of the data or I don't know. You get what I'm saying? Armstrong from Hopkinson, Armstrong, and Every Maxi. Ripple is the big winner in Clarity Act negotiations. We are in the right place. I think yet again, a handful of them were in the right place. Thanks. I was thinking about Tangum. I don't know how you say that. Yo, what up, boy of Steel? Shout out to the man of Steel. So, who is this? Michael Seelig. Oh, he's like Zuckerberg's cousin.
For far too long, builders have lived in this state of what's a security, what's a commodity. When I want to go to market and sell a token, what are my obligations? Do I have to comply with the securities laws, state consumer protection laws, or what have you? And it's just been this really opaque and difficult to navigate environment. Our new interpretation is intended to bring some clarity to this once and for all. When you're coming
Please.
to market with the new token, the two big questions are, what are my obligations when I'm offering or selling that token under the securities laws? Are you engaging in a type of public offering or a type of sale or offering that's subject to registration with the SEC, disclosure requirements, and so on and so forth? And then what is the token itself? Is the token a type of security? Is it an equity instrument, a debt instrument, or something else? This interpretation clarifies once and for all, although we're hoping to get it codified into legislation, but the two agencies jointly now have adopted an interpretation stating that certain types of crypto assets, namely digital commodities, digital tools, digital collectibles, and stablecoins are not securities. We've listed out quite a handful of different examples of tokens. Solana is one of them, as well as Ether and Bitcoin and other tokens.
Dude, they can't say it. They cannot say it. It's so hysterical.
These are either a type of commodity or they're something else. They're just a collectible good or digital asset that is not subject to any sort of regulatory treatment.
Dude, they can't. It's he who shall not be named. It's so fucking crazy. I kind of get what you're saying. Can't stand this guy. He just says what people want to hear, but does nothing. I don't think they're doing nothing. I think it's a very, very complex issue, and they're the ones not really calling the shots at the end of the day, as we just kind of witnessed. Like, the banks came to the table and are most likely going to get their way. I mean, let's not act like these guys are the ones that, like, oh, we're calling the shots. Like, no, the banks are coming in and you're going to listen to us, or we're going to get you the fuck out of here if you really want to play this game, son. Going up against Wilson Fisk, basically. But yeah, they can never mention it. It's fucking hysterical. We'll put in our personal, I don't care. Just get it done. Like, that's what I agree with you. It's like, just come on. A bunch of nonsense. MasterCard released something with AI. Let me see. New generative AI model. I don't want to read all that. Let me see. Man, I'm not trying to fucking read all this. We'll be here all day. I will. I like to eventually. AI agents, digital assets, equal step change. MasterCard partnered with Ripple. They're partnered with a bunch of them. Chainlink too. Only a few times in history of XRP did we have a sustained 200 transactions per ledger. We're getting there again. But let's hope, dude. You see this? You see this? Now triple that. That's where we're going. Oh yeah, okay, this was the big kahuna news today. This is some big time shit. Yo, good evening, crypto. Shout out. This is the big time. The Mac Daddy. All right? As if it wasn't all. I said that NSCC, who was it correlated with? DTCC. And Hidden Road, that whole fucking document that came out like a couple of weeks ago, opening the potential pool of trillions a day of back-end settling trades. Like, what the fuck? What? People don't realize how much money, trillions are coming to this space. A whole fucking handful of them. If you got a touch point with any of that handful, you're probably going to make some money. Not financial advice. Got to say it twice. Just in. Who the hell's texting me? Oh, my friends texted me a picture of this giant-ass fish they caught. Yo, look at this. Hold up. Oh, my God, dude. That is a fucking behemoth. That is insane. Look at this shit. Hope he doesn't mind I showed his catch. I don't know if it's private or not. He's kind of holding it intimately. Let's see. Yo, get this stupid play button off the screen, bro. There you go. Look at this fucking thing. Oh, you stupid ass. It's too bright. Let me see that. Look at that. That's a big-ass fish. Holy shit. What did he say that was? A striper or something? Wow. Dude, his whole fucking hand's in that. That is insane. Oh, I got to get a catch like that. Nah, don't show his face. He'll be all right. He'll be all right. So this, Securitize. Oh my God, New York Stock Exchange partners with Securitize to develop a 24/7 tokenized security platform. Okay. Oh, I thought I had it up. Let me see. Oh yeah, Securitize. Did someone say Securitize? Fucking, yeah, damn right we did. If you haven't hit the like button, help your brother Mike out. I appreciate that, my guy. Anyone want to huff some jankum? What the hell is that? And talk to spirit animals later? Is that like DMT? Let me see. If you hit the like button, you'll grow wings and fly. Interesting. Strange. Yeah, they're all pretty strange. Ripple, the leading provider of digital asset infrastructure for financial institutions, and Securitize, the leading platform for tokenizing real-world assets, today announced a smart contract that would allow holders of BlackRock's BUIDL and VanEck VBIL to exchange their shares to Ripple for RLUSD. We remember seeing that a long time ago. This smart contract adds an additional stablecoin off-ramp for BUIDL and VBIL, tokenized short-term treasury funds. BlackRock's USD Institutional Digital Liquidity Fund, and mouthful, Jesus Christ, and VanEck Treasury Fund represent both firms' first tokenized funds issued on public blockchains. With this smart contract, BUIDL and VBIL holders can instantly exchange their shares for RLUSD 24/7. Unlock an additional stable on-chain transfers. Investors gain continuous exposure to RLUSD while preserving exposure to on-chain yield and a broader range of DeFi strategies, further driving utility, flexibility, interoperability for tokenized assets. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. We know where this is going. Oh yeah. I mean, you get a handful of them. Get a handful of them that are going to the stratosphere and back, going around the moon and coming back. You ain't even stopping. You can't stop the train. That's the problem. That's the problem for these goofballs. You can't stop what's coming. You get the fuck out of the way. They're gonna steamroll you if you. Oh, the video I got coming out later was going into some of the the Bitcoin maxis, what they're talking about, and I'm just like, bro, I can't fathom being that delusional. Some of them, unless they're paid to think like a certain way. It's to really sit there and not think multiple of these, and how much larger the picture is that people don't even fucking fathom. Some of the Bitcoin people, it's I don't know. I'm not the smartest kid on the block by any means, but I mean, oh, Bitcoin's going to be the only one. Are you all right in the head? What are you talking about?
Work in this is getting all of our partners around the world to be able to accept stablecoin, to settle in stablecoin, you know, to get that institutional grade money movement. And again, we're talking hundreds of billions of dollars. I think there's only $300 billion of issued stablecoin, right? Yeah. So I'm talking about being able to take my company, which is basically the equivalent of the entire stablecoin market, and move it into stablecoins.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
100 countries around the world. I mean, the work in this is getting all of our partners around the world to be able to accept stablecoin, to settle in stablecoin, you know, to get that institutional grade money movement. And again, we're talking hundreds of billions of dollars. There's only, I think there's only $300 billion of issued stablecoin, right? Yeah. So I'm talking about being able to take my company, which is basically the equivalent.
Oh, it's repeating. Wait, did it repeat? I'm so enamored with what this guy's saying. It's like, and I know, remember they did, Western Union did some sort of deal going on with Solana way back when. And that was what sparked the feud between the XRP people and the Solana people, because VPOO came into the argument and was talking all shit. And that's what started that. And then here you go, fast forward like a month or two. I think it's whoever. One of the Ripple guys is on stage with VPOO, and then they announced the vault, the like representation, wrapped XRP, stuff like that. AI is eating up as much electricity as it can get to, and I don't care if price. Bitcoin mining is kaputski. It's a bunch of
innovation about.
Announces new innovation task force. How many innovation task forces has he made since he's been here? I feel like he is Nick Fury, just assembling different teams of Avengers.
When you think about the competitive landscape.
When I think about the competitive landscape, I think of your face.
When you think about the competitive landscape, are you more worried about the kind of circles and tethers? And you mentioned 100 million customers. I think Coinbase also has roughly 100 million customers, maybe. Are you more worried about those kind of folks, or are you more? Who do you worry about when you think about competition?
Yes.
I bet. Yeah, yes, they're quite cute, but I am not threatened. I think there's opportunity. I bet he says some shit like that.
So I see those folks as a opportunity. So none of those customers are my customer. My 100 million customers in Coinbase's 100 million customers are 100 million different people.
I don't know about that. Do you guys agree with that? Put a 1 in the chat if you agree with that. I'm going to replay it. That's an interesting, I don't know.
My 100 million customers in Coinbase's 100 million customers are 100 million different people.
Yeah.
I don't think so. There's at least a lot of cross-pollination. It's just people trying to send money. You know? I mean, I don't know about that, Chief. You guys got to let me know. Yeah, Bo Hines replying to the Tether thing. Tether signs a big 4 firm to completely, you get the audit. Get that audit done, bruh. Put it to a rest. Oh, guys, this was bizarre. I thought, hold up. Let me refresh this page because it's loading stupid. In its stupid face. All right. Check this out. Very odd statement from President Trump about cellular signals in 5G and upcoming 6G being used for 3D spatial penetrative surveillance that can see through skin and walls. And I started going down this rabbit hole. Dude, this is fucking actually insane. And people will call you crazy for it, but it's like, it's out there. It's just people are worrying about fucking how to pay their bills, you know? They don't got time to worry about fucking 6G and its capabilities. Like, all right, my phone work, that's it. All right, you know, I'm going to go on TikTok, fucking call my wife and shit. Like,
so we're into 6G now. I just finished 5G. I was a leader on 5G getting that done. And now they're up to 6.
Let's do it again.
What does that do? Give you a little bit deeper view into somebody's skin? See how perfect it is? I like the cameras the old days. So they just had a nice feature. Now they cover every little. Let's see, Michael, you're in good shape. You're not gonna. But I tell you, it's the 6 is coming, huh? So.
What I thought that was such a like a slip up kind of, because you know he's heard that shit. I don't know, like that seems just kind of like a, I don't know, a slip up. It was weird. Yeah, and people are going off on this thread, posting all like the different documents people are pulling up of this fucking like science and shit, and I'm like, what is this? I didn't even know. I've definitely heard of stuff like this. Oh, and that kind of looks like the symbol. Yeah, this thing, the example of the flower of life. That's actually kind of disgusting. This is so scary. I gotta go down this rabbit hole though, for sure. I meant IEEE in nanotechnology. The clip of the Franklin Templeton head to digital assets guys bullish AF. I don't know if I played that. Wait, let me see if I can find that clip. Is it the bald guy with kind of white beard? Might have that. Let me see. Franklin Templeton. Bald guy. Is it this guy? You talking this guy? I don't know if I remember this clip. Let me see.
Businesses. And I think that is the thing. When you start consuming, when you start using XRP, the network itself to solve business problems for you, to help you to create efficiencies or create new utility or opportunities, that becomes the unpacking point where I think we're like, aha, I'm using this network. I need to use XRP to append, records onto this network. Oh, there's a lot of potential total addressable market that can be applied here. And so therefore, maybe I want to own some of that XRP, inside of my overall portfolio for that same reason. I think that's the tipping point. At least that was that's how we at Franklin Templeton came about it. We just tried to figure out how to use distributed ledger technologies in the securities businesses that we're in. And once we unpacked that, like, oh, right, these are going to be used by lots of information-based businesses over time. And so therefore, let's businesses. And I think that is the thing. When you start consuming, when you start using.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't know who the other guy you're saying is. You're saying the other guy's got white hair and shit. He talks out of the side of his mouth. Yeah, I don't know if I've seen that guy. I'll be sure to keep my eye out. Yeah, the AI narrative's fucking heating up too like crazy, because this guy's out here saying we got AGI now because he's like...
I think it's now. I think we've achieved AGI.
Well, we still have to go to work tomorrow, so that's great. I mean, that you got enough free time on your hand. Go fucking eat Chick-fil-A and make the what does Tim Dillon say it is that they're talking to this like ancient god, Sumerian god or something, like Peter Thiel and all those guys are tapping into. Like, who the hell knows what's going on?
You think you can have a company run by an AI system like this?
Possible.
Yeah. And AI can fucking run McDonald's franchise. I mean,
the reason for that is this. You said a billion and you didn't say forever. And so, for example, it is not out of the question that a claw was able to create a web service, some interesting little app that all of a sudden, a few billion people used for 50 cents. I think it's now. I think we've achieved.
Insane in the membrane. Damn, what a time to be alive. If you played your cards right and haven't had enough foresight to see where some of this is going, and you positioned right, man, you're gonna be fucked. I think some of us will be so happy, to put it lightly. Blockchain, something, that thing going on today. No stablecoin yield in the deal means only stablecoins that are fully compliant under the Genius Act will succeed. The banks won. It is what it is. That's RLUSD. What? I'm gonna have to look at that later. More more details about that. Guys, hit the like button. Stellar and Zback, guys, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, notifications, all that stuff, right? But more importantly, join our group, the Minutemen, link in the description below. Exclusive videos weekly. Just posted one right now. I got a YouTube video coming out later around 6 that covers, more stuff. And yeah, crypto ranting about the matrix we're stuck in, the fucking oil crisis going on, Bitcoin being the Trojan horse, Iran alien coup, smoke sessions. We got it all over there. That's it. I got to run. It's 1 p.m. Yeah, I got to run. All right. Peace out. Follow on X to keep up to date. If there's anything like major, right this instant worthy news, that's where we go, So I will see you